Today, I want to talk to you about the issue with accessibility of sizes in fashion. Many of us have gone to a store or shopped online and we see that our size is not available, or we try something on and we feel that there is something off. And maybe it is too tight, maybe it is too big, maybe there's something off with a certain part of our body, our hip, our waist, our butt, our legs, our arms. But for some reason, we blame our body, and we don't blame the clothes, and we don't blame the people who are making the clothes. So we're gonna unpack that because there's nothing wrong with you. The issue here is that there is a lack of diversity in terms of the people that are hired to make the design decisions in the fashion industry. I go more in depth about why diversity, equity, and inclusion are important in the fashion industry in an episode about DEI and how dismantling it is so terrible for the fashion industry. So these ideas of standards of beauty that have to be a specific size, we're still carrying a lot of those ideas, even though we see now and then a few plus size models in very specific campaigns. There's still not enough plus size models, plus size availability, plus size clothes in the clothes that we're consuming online and in the stores. What many fashion brands like to do is to make it seem as though they are making an effort to be inclusive in terms of size diversity. So they will make marketing campaigns that make it seem like they have a wide range of sizes, but when you actually go into the store or you shop online, bam, there's not enough sizes, and it was actually a misleading campaign. So let me be nerd for a second here. There is a reason why the design team makes such a limited amount of sizes. They're trying to save money. Now, I'm not saying that this decision is correct. In fact, it's very stupid. But when clothes are being made, they come from patterns. So the pattern makers will make essentially a flat shape of the clothes in order to cut it and sew it and put it together. Now, they will amplify this pattern to the sizes to make it smaller or larger, but there's only so much that you can make in order to make it smaller or larger before it starts to deform or look weird, and you have to make another pattern. So that's why when those who have sewn before and have bought commercial patterns, you will see that sometimes they will only sell a pattern that is from the size 6 to 10 or 0 to 4, and there is a very specific size range when you are buying those patterns. So the reason why I'm saying that it is stupid that fashion companies do not invest in plus size patterns is because there is an actual market. There is a lot of money in the plus size industry. In 2023, it was estimated that it was around $16.1 billion, and the interest will just keep growing more and more and more. There is still a misconception in the fashion industry that they believe that plus size fashion will not be for some reason associated with attractiveness or beauty. So some fashion lines have even gone as far as saying, okay, I'm gonna make plus size clothes, but I'm not gonna offer them in this line, so I'm gonna offer another line that is for plus sizes only, so that it's not directly associated with my brand, but I can still offer it and make money off these consumers. There are other brands that are taking the effort to do it the right way, understand the consumer, understand the beauty of all bodies, and really design for these people and understand the consumer, celebrate their beauty, and design around these bodies rather than just making the pattern smaller or bigger. So, what can we do as consumers? We gotta celebrate the brands that make us feel special. And how do we do that? There are so many studies that say that when we recommend something to one person face to face or by text or just by telling someone we know that we like something, whether that is a book or a restaurant or a movie, these people are so much more likely to go and read that book or go to that restaurant or watch that movie. So we should continue to celebrate those fashion brands that are going the extra mile to make you feel better, to make you feel special, to make you feel comfortable in your own body. Because if these fashion brands are taking the extra mile to celebrate your beauty, your body, your everything that you are, then it is important to like spread that awareness and share that joy with people that you would like them to have that joy as well. These positive shout outs in the fashion industry are super important in such a negative cancel culture where we're just calling people out and canceling people because they're not doing things right. Let's start calling people also for the things that they're doing positively and celebrating the great work that they're doing to celebrate our community. So I hope that you learned something new today, and please let me know what are some of your favorite brands that make you feel comfortable and special with your own body and your own beauty.